Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to show you these 7 photos that you need to shoot clothing super fast. First things first, we got to set up. This is my setup. It goes behind the door, saves you a lot of time and a lot of space. I say this all the time. I have a few videos on this, but because I truly believe in it and I know that people have built it and they say the same thing. If you want to know where and how to build this setup, there's a video link down below, and also for the next product that I'm about to show you. So I need to set up my phone, lanyard, and this little square thing. Take off your case, grab this, the metal end goes through the hole. All right, once it's on, lanyard goes on. And as a lot of you that watch my other videos have known that I say this all the time, watch your huevos, because this thing always flaps around. And now I'm going to have a problem with my mic. The good thing about a lanyard like this is that it can go either side, which is great. So now I'm away from my weapon and I'm away from my mic. Let's go. This is what you'll need. Bottom hanger, top hanger, measuring tape, yardstick, and pointer. I have a cool ass pointer like this. You guys don't have to have this. You can use a pen, you can use scissors, you can use whatever you want. And we're gonna do 3 types of items today. What I'm gonna show you is shorts, pants, in this case it's jeans, but pants, all pants work the same, and a long sleeve. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna do the top first. So let's hang this real quick. I'm gonna unbutton it. I already buttoned this prior to the video. So you're going to add some time when you're going to button these little buttons. You're going to button it all the way down. And then you button the buttons on the sleeves as well. And sorry if I say buttons one too many times, but that's what it is. Lay it as neat as possible like that. And then this one always bends in. So you're going to look like this. The reason for that is because you can see the back of this and you can see the front of that. That way one picture will do everything that you need it to do. All right, let's shoot the pictures. So first picture is the main photo. And sorry, this isn't my phone, so let me change it to square. Always use square mode. This is the cameraman's phone, so it's not set up. Mine's already set up and ready to go. Use it in square mode. I get on square mode. I make sure that the picture looks the same. The colors look the same as my eyeball. So whatever I see, I have to see similar here because sometimes the colors change. So you do picture number 1. Next. So that's the whole thing. There is a magnifying glass on eBay, so if somebody wants to see a detail, they can just magnify it and it's a pretty good picture. You don't really need to do anything else. Picture number 2 is this collar area. The reason for that is because you're showing buttons, the collar, if they're staining or anything like that. Picture number 3 is going to be the brand. In this case, I'm going to zoom in so I don't have to get too close. There we go. Including the traditional fit. Picture number 4 would be what it's made of. In right here it says 100% cotton. So in this case we're actually subtracting one picture because it's already all there. For the most part, not all garments come like that. A lot of the garments have the brand, and then they have down here, they have what it's made of, how to wash it, all that kind of stuff. So you want those 2 things, the brand and then how to take care of your garment. Flip it over. This is why we use this. Look at that, easy flip. Put it down right here. In this case, we're not doing anything funky with the sleeves. We're just letting it droop the way that it's going to droop. Next photo. There we go. After this, grab your yardstick. Very simply, align it with the collar area right there, all the way down, and you shoot a picture right there. That means that it's getting the length, which is 31. That's as long as it goes. And then you do this. From here, you stretch it as much as possible, and I don't mean like stretch it like that. Normal, natural stretch. So once you're here, once you're at the end, at the 0 mark, this you're not gonna take a picture of. So just make sure that you're at the end mark, and then there you go. That's as close as you get. If this is bunched up and all, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. And then we take the next picture. Boom. Put this down. You grab your inventory tag that we have right here. The next one in my line is 0587. And then I do this. I put it right here. So the reason I'm doing this is because I don't use inventory pictures in my listings. It's unnecessary. The customer doesn't need to know that. What I'm doing is that I'm doing this so I can see what product in case I forget what I was shooting. And then I see the inventory number. Inventory number goes right there. And it goes into my inventory. So there you go. That's a shirt for you. Let's do the next one. We're gonna do jeans. The reason I don't do the short sleeve, by the way, is because it is exactly the same as a long sleeve. Now, people ask me, well, why do you do the jeans and then the shorts? Well, because there's one difference in between both, and you'll see right now. We switch out hangers. We're gonna do this one. By the way, if you can invest on a better hanger, my wooden hanger broke, so this is the shitty hanger that I have to use right now, and that's just what it's gonna be until I get another one. Try to place the hanger right in the center. Use this as a center line. And the reason for that is because sometimes it's wonky or you'll get bad measurements. Once you have it down there, there you go. Now we're gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot the main photo, exactly how you see it. Main photo, there you go. In this case, this is the additional 8th photo if necessary. There's an issue right there. The customer needs to know this because if not, you're gonna piss them off or you're gonna get a return. So what do? We get the pointer and we do that. We zoom in a little bit, but don't zoom in too much because they need to know where this is at. Let's just say, for example, there's a stain right there and you do this. It's like, how the hell is the customer supposed to know where the stain is at? You have to put yourself in their shoes. So since they want to know where it's at, you point right there, shoot the picture. Put that down. Next, we unbutton this right here because I can tell you as a buyer, it pisses me off that sometimes I see clothing and the clothing doesn't tell you how it zips up because I don't like the button. When there's buttons right here, when I have to, as a man, when I go to the restroom and I have to pee, I don't want to be unbuttoning anything. Zipper works like that. The buttons are stupid. I've never liked them, so I want to know what this is. So I fold it down like that. Usually you don't have to use your hand, and make sure that the colors are on. Take the picture. Then we go on to the brand, take the picture. And now we need to find out what this is and what size it is, what it's made of and what size it is, which is right there. And the cool thing about this is that these pants are awesome because it actually gives me a model number, which is called a Kohlberg. So I'm going to zoom into that. There you go. Take the picture. You zip these back up and you button them back up. And you do this because if not, you're going to get a bad measurement. Do not leave them unbuttoned. Stretch them as best as possible. Don't overdo it, just a regular stretch. Flip them around. Now we're gonna scoot back again. We're gonna take the picture again. That's the full picture. And then after that, grab our yardstick. So the 0 is at the end on the left-hand side. And then all you have to do is just hold it right there. You're not even taking the hand, so you're just gonna take the end of this. If you notice, I show a little bit of the hanger and this, because they need to know it's the end. That means that the waist size is going to be roughly 19 times 2. And I know it said 36, so it was technically 18 times 2, but it's 19 now because they're either stretched or that's just how they're built. So that's not up to you. So you have to give real world measurements. You grab this one. I don't use the yardstick for this next measurement because the yardstick is too rigid. So you need a tape measure. So we go under to the naughty area right here. And you don't have to be all perfect. So just grab it from there, from the naughty area, and then go down like this. Go down, go down. There you go. Just let it drop as natural as possible. Take the photo. Make sure that you can see a little bit of the gray area and here. That way they know that this is the length. After that, grab your inventory tag. Like earlier, inventory tag it. Inventory tag goes separate over here. Unhook the pants. Pants go into this area again. I'm going to show you the best way to fold the pants. Number one, push this in to make them more of a rectangle. Fold in half once, quarter fold, and then full fold. Look at that. If anybody can show me a better way to do that fast like that, and that it'll fit in my bag and it'll fit nicely into my system, let me know in the comments below because I would love to learn about something new. Or I would love a competition. Somebody wants to compete, shoot a video, tell me, hey, I can do it faster, I can fold it faster, no problem. Bring it on, bitches. Inventory tag. And goes back to inventory. Boom! And before we keep going, if information like this is helpful to you, give this video a like, share this with anybody that needs to see it, and as always, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already so that you can see awesome videos like this. Here we go to the next one. Same thing as the pants, and if you notice, the camera changed the picture quite a bit. That's super bright and that's dark. So in order for me to sell them faster and so I won't get a return, I gotta make sure that I tap it, change the brightness settings, and that's close enough. Take the picture. Next, show the zipper. Gotta change the brightness settings. And I think that that's happening a lot more because it's gray on gray. Now that we take the zipper, this is the brand and the size. But we don't have the materials. Where are the materials? There you go. Find the materials tag. So that says how to wash, and then here are the materials tag. Could you shoot another one of how to wash it? Sure, but most of the time people know how to wash, but they need to know the materials. So in this case, we're just gonna do this one. Take the photo. Again, zip everything up and button everything, because if you don't do that, it's gonna give you a bad measurement. And if you don't believe me, try it and see how many returns you get. We need to center them as best as possible. Now we need to stretch them. It's off center a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, flip them over. Oh look, I forgot this one. Catch yourself when you make errors. Make sure you button it. If you don't button it, when they get them, fine. But when they see it in the picture, what are they gonna think? Oh, I don't wanna buy them because it's missing a button. Now I have to take it somewhere, put the button on, or sew it on myself. You don't want that. Make sure it looks like how it's supposed to look. You go to the photo, zoom in, photo. Now this is where it changes from jeans. First, it's exactly the same. You go to the 0 mark over there on the left, and then you shoot the corner. So this is gonna be 19 times 2, that's gonna give them their length. Guys don't need inseam. Nobody's measuring their inseam for a freaking short. They're just not doing that. But they do need length, because is it gonna look like a basketball short? Or is it gonna look like a really short short, like for running? You have to show them the length. So in this case, I'm gonna put it right there, right in the corner. You leave a little seam like that so they understand that it's the edge. You take the bottom, just this area, this general area is perfectly fine. Put that away. You grab your inventory tag. You take the photo so that you know what number is next. Put it in here, flatten it as best as possible. The reason you flatten it is because you want to fit more items into your boxes. If you have them all bunched up, they're going to start, they don't lay the same way. So you want them as flat as possible so you can fit more. 5, 8, 9, and there you go. Those are the 7 pictures minimum that you need so you can shoot way faster. See you in the next one. Peace!